guys, so this foundation review is long overdue, and I call it a foundation because that's exactly what it is. This is the Kat Von D powder foundation. This is the Lock-It powder foundation, and I'm gonna do a review on it. You guys know that my favorite, well, some of you guys know, my favorite powder foundation, which I use to set all my makeup, is the MAC Studio Fix in NW45, just to give you guys a color reference. And as you can see, yeah, I use it a lot, but I decided to go ahead and purchase the Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo Powder Foundation because I heard really good things about it. I heard it was mattifying, I heard that it was very pigmented, and I'm going to give you guys the pros and the cons and tell you about my experience with this foundation. My shade in this is Deep 71. You can't really see it there, and I'm not going to zoom it in, but it's the Deep 71 if you're looking for a color reference. And I think my sunlight is finally working for me. Yes! I've had some light struggles today. But anyway, Deep 71 is the color that I've been using, and to tell you how long I've been using this foundation, you know I'm properly reviewing it because I've already hit pan. Like, this stuff has been used by me. So I usually alternate so I get a feel of exactly what the foundation is doing on my skin, and I do have it on right now. This is setting the foundation that I just reviewed, which, okay, this is setting this particular foundation. So on days that I'm being really lazy, I can just put this on my face without anything other than my moisturizer, but usually I like to set and reinforce my foundation with a foundation powder because I like how it looks. I like the matte look, and I feel like it just adds a little bit more coverage to my acne scars. Now let's talk about the foundation. I love the fact that it's extremely pigmented. Okay, this foundation is great, or powder I should say. It's great. Okay, great for pigment, great to cover up those scars. You could use, if you don't have any scars, you could use it on its own. I'm telling you, this is an amazing powder foundation. Okay, I love the pigment, I love the mattification on the skin. I do have some cons, okay, because it's so highly pigmented. I find that it's so prone to transfer. When I set my MAC Studio Fix foundation, I have a little ritual that I do that prevents transfer. Now, it's not like I walk around intentionally touching my face all day, but what happens is usually I have an itch, or if I just like rub my nose or something, I have a lot of allergies, I scratch my eye or something. Before I know it, my documents at work have brown stuff all over them, and I'm not a fan of that. Okay, and even though I have a video that talks about how I prevent transfer, which I can link in the bottom if you're interested in how to prevent transfer, but even though I go through all of that, this foundation still transfers. I still find it all over the place, so that's kind of annoying. So I find myself constantly washing my hands, constantly hand sanitizing and wiping my hands off because I just don't want transfer of foundation. So the high pigment is good, but then I don't like the fact that you can't do much to prevent it from transferring. The other thing is I don't find it as mattifying as the Studio Fix in terms of comparison. Even though it's great and it's mattifying, by the end of the day I do find that, especially since I think because it's so prone to transfer, I feel like it doesn't stick as well to your face. So I guess that's a con. But other than that, if you don't mind those two things, then this is a great foundation. This is one of the foundations that I actually feel like it matches my skin tone perfectly. The Studio Fix in NW45 covers a wider range of people, and I feel like that's because it kind of has a neutral undertone, sort of. I mean, it says it's red, but I don't really believe that. But anyway, I feel like this one is very, very specific to my perfect skin tone. So I really like that. I feel like my chest matches my face, and I don't need any oxidation to happen, but unfortunately, it's just a transfer issue that I have with this. Would I purchase this again? Absolutely. It's something that I love to use when I'm going out at night because I feel like when I take a picture, it looks amazing. So I hope that gave you guys some insight into purchasing this. If you're someone who uses the MAC Studio Fix powder foundation, don't be scared to try this out. It's absolutely awesome. The only real issue I have with it is how much it transfers, but other than that, it's great. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.